You had to have a gut feel. We didn't get anything agreed for the first budget. Second budget, the DA also didn't agree. We've got 16 days. What are the chances? What's the probability of a deal being struck before then?
That's a difficult one. My sense is that I trust the president's negotiation skills. I think that would have been true with in the past. I think the DA is worried now that they need to show clearly that they're going to get something out of the budget for their voting base. Now, I'm not a political scientist, but my sense is they may relinquish or they may give in on the VAT increase, but we may not even find out what they got in return. That may be, for example, the NHI bill or other aspects of the policy framework outside of the budget. I'm hopeful, but I think there's a 50-50 chance that we'll get the fiscal framework through. And if we get through the first 16 days, that tells me that a deal has been struck, and then we're on our way in terms of appropriations and the division of revenue and so on.
It certainly feels like the DA is desperate for a win to just show that they are adding value to the GNU.
Yes, exactly. And I think, but the terms of trade and the GNU, so again, for the broader listenership, just remember this is coalition politics, right? Coalition governments around the world battle like this. The US government battles like this. Governments' budgets actually freeze. Ours won't, incidentally. So we can spend up to 40% of our budget even if we don't get the fiscal framework adopted. So there's no government freezing of posts and freezing of spending and so on. But this is what coalition politics is about. The difference with us is that it's the first time opposition parties and the ruling party, the ex-ruling party, have been in this position before, where you're trying to figure out how you negotiate your way politically through a budget. And so I think the DA needs to figure out what the terms of those trades can be and what they can't be. So some things cannot be traded off against the budget because they sit outside of the budget process, and I think that's a learning curve for all the parties.
Okay, so 50-50 you think will get done in the 16 days?
Yes, but don't hold me to it.
I certainly won't.